little side note from the gossip video, the GMOs. Gossip's a good topic, by the way, I think, and I really lightly touched on it, and I would like to make at least a couple more videos on it, one or two. I think short videos are probably a good way to go for a lot of it. I had that 22-minute video, and I listened to it recently, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think there was a lot of good stuff in it, but it being 22 minutes, automatically people might be like, I don't want to, and then if it started out a little bit slow, which it kind of did, but that is what it is. But maybe try and keep some of them at least under around 10 minutes or so at the most. Not too much longer than that at least. But whiskey. I talked about whiskey and the corn. I remember I wanted to do a video about corn, and I remember hearing the country songs or different songs. Let's see. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby get a little frisky. Back roads are bugging up, my buddies piled up in my trunk. We hunt our hunters down, take 'em into town, start washing all our worries down the drain. Right, it's a good thing, And and I remember the thought of that song, and rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey. It doesn't matter how frisky you get with your girl, you might you might be sterile, but it was a better thought than that. But it doesn't matter how frisky you get, etc. But I mean, you're having a hard time and you want to drink and it's not bad for you or whatnot, or even if it is, you're going to do what you're going to do. I myself am an addict and an alcoholic, and thankfully I haven't drank or used for just over 6 years, which is wonderful. But whiskey was a bad example, drink your whiskey or whatnot. I'm talking about being sterile. I mean, people don't drink whiskey like they drink soda, You can drink, I've drinking a 2 liter of soda even in the last couple of years, with some pizza and whatnot, and I felt pretty shitty. I think it was the combination of the pizza and soda. It actually, it messed with my legs to where my legs were really uncomfortable. They were like internally itching, and just like you wanted to move them, but then you got like a little bit with it, but then you needed to move them again and stuff like that. And that combination of the one pizza place and the root beer soda, I like A&W root beer soda. Other kinds of root beer are good too. They make all different kinds of root beer. It's one of those that they make a lot of different kinds of. I like cream soda and I like Dr. Pepper, but I don't really drink a lot of soda, but I have some every now and then. And I think the whiskey thing was a bad addition. You drink your whiskey or whatnot. I mean, that's, corn, the main issue is corn. Rain makes corn. Maybe that's why I said it, because rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. And then they have the turn this cornfield into a party, that one song. And I could picture like I wanted to do a video about corn and stuff like that, and all the different videos that corn is in, and the fact that, turn this cornfield into a party, you got your fucking hazmat suit on, dude, because if you're in a GMO field, you might want to have a hazmat suit on because you're around a ton of poison, and the corn itself is poison. If it's genetically modified, it's literally poison. It's genetically modified to it'll kill the bugs. It'll kill the bugs. You peel back the ear of corn, and you might see some dead bugs in there. And I remember this one picture or meme or whatever, and and then it occurred to me, and then this lady was talking about how she went to go visit the farmer, and he was all, yeah, look, I'll show you. Go back, and then it occurred to me, food isn't designed to kill, so yeah, it'll kill some bugs, and whatnot, but what could it do to you? I mean, it'll be more of a soft kill. It'll be a poison, but you might not notice as much, but also, it is genetically engineered to make people sterile and all that. There is a big push by some rich and powerful people, to lessen the population of the earth, and there's some really sick and disturbing quotes, if you look into it, by some rich and powerful people, and some people who aren't rich and powerful. Obviously, you don't need to be rich and powerful to be a little messed up, and you don't need to be some rich and powerful people are very good people, I'm sure, and have good hearts and stuff. Money doesn't corrupt everyone, and money doesn't turn everyone evil and stuff like that, but it can be a sign, a common sign at times, definitely, of wealthy and powerful people, that they have some screws loose and they have some stuff that's wrong with them. And, bless them and protect them in light. I wish them the best, and that doesn't mean that I want them, to succeed in their plans if they have some evil, messed up plans. I don't wish that. I wish them light and stuff like that, and, that doesn't hurt anyone, People can hurt themselves all day long, I hurt myself at times, I eat this or that, or I watch a shit ton of Netflix and don't go outside or something like that when I should at times, get that fresh air and just get some exercise, get some sunlight, stop hibernating at times, like I'll do at times, and it is what it is, so yeah, I felt that pretty soon after I made that video, that I felt a little bit of regret about talking about whiskey. You drink your whiskey and whatnot. I mean, why did I have to go there? Maybe I said soda too. I don't remember. But the world is pretty fucking crazy. If you want to drink and you're not an addict or an alcoholic, I mean, you're gonna do what you're gonna do anyways if you are an addict or an alcoholic. But and I've gone out several times in the past. And they say it's fun, and that it's fun with problems, and it's just problems. And I was at the just problems phase for quite a little while before I got clean and sober, just over 6 years ago. And it is what it is, and I hope I never go back, and I have a lot of grace in my life and stuff like that. But so I hope no one took offense by the alcohol thing. For some people it can be really a joyful and a nice thing to take a drink and stuff, and whether it is or not, it's a personal choice. But a lot of people, they can enjoy their drink, and then they can go back the next day and work hard and love hard and play hard and be good-hearted people and all that, just like people doing other things, it's a matter of what works for you or not. Different things work for different people. And but the GMOs certainly don't need to be in your whiskey, to make it good. Obviously, it's the opposite. It doesn't need to be there. It doesn't increase yield. In fact, does the opposite. It decreases yield. So you get less food through GMO. You're also it's riddled with poison. It's literally riddled with poison, and the food itself is poison. I'm sure perhaps not all GMO is, but I know GMO corn is genetically engineered to be itself a poison. The corn is poison, and that's nuts. I mean, corn and soy and everything. They have soy lecithin and everything. Corn, soy, dairy. They want to stick corn and soy and dairy in like every frickin' processed food, or some variation of that, like some it's nuts. I mean, those are high allergens, you get high allergies with that. So do your best. I'm going to do my best. and my best is going to be different on different days. I wish you all good things, and I wish the world all good things, without too many healing reactions. 'Cause I hope the world doesn't have too many healing reactions as it's trying to heal, and I hope it heals more and more every day. I hope I heal more and more every day and keep on working on positive things, and it's a process, and it is what it is, and I'm going to try and enjoy the journey and try and be a good person to myself and other people. And I wish you the best as you go about your day, wherever you're at in your day. Have a good one.